Strike Group Defender, the Missile Matrix, is a U.S. Navy and MIT Lincoln Laboratory prototype to design and test advanced game-based scenario-driven training technologies using the subject of EW soft kill tactics and strategy. SGD is a prototype that is still in development and is not yet certified or approved as official Navy training curricula. Participation in this testing phase will assist the Navy in training fleet forces in new interactive technologies via commercial social media, gaming, and data analytics. Do not apply any tactics demonstrated in the SGD prototype to active operations without approval from your chain of command or verification from operational authorities. We will now go over the basic operation of the prototype. The main menu shows you the current available scenarios, your recent activity, the activity of anyone you have followed on the forums, and your rank in the leaderboards for the current selected scenario. Take some time to play through the tutorials to get a feel for the mechanics of the game and the strategies needed to be successful against the various missile types. There are currently 11 active scenarios. There are 10 tutorial scenarios designed to bring you quickly up to speed, and one challenge scenario, Operation Neptune. Operation Neptune is a very challenging scenario designed to test your skills in all supported aspects of hard kill and soft kill anti-ship missile defense. Check back often for any featured scenarios created by the community. Once you have selected the scenario you wish to try, double-click it or press the launch button at the bottom to begin. When you first start a scenario, you will be presented with a briefing screen. This will give you the context of the scenario. There are 4 other tabs of information presented at this time, including the Missile Matrix, missiles, ships, and decoys. The Missile Matrix displays the relative effectiveness of each countermeasure relative to each missile type. Decoys give the description for each decoy. The Missiles tab describes the behavior for each missile type. Ships describe the general abilities of each ship type. While it is good to have an understanding of each decoy and missile type, you will have time to review this information whenever you wish during gameplay. Once you are ready to begin, click the Start button on the bottom right of the briefing panel to close the panel and begin the scenario. Right-click and drag on the viewable area to rotate the camera around that point. The arrow keys move the camera in 4 cardinal directions. Rotating the mouse wheel zooms the camera in and out. Double-clicking on an object will center the camera view on that object. The camera's current view is also displayed in the tactical view in the lower left, indicated by the shaded area between the 2 angled lines. To select an object, click on the icon underneath it or on the icon in the minimap. This brings up the information display for that object. Movement orders are given by clicking and dragging from the desired object, ship, or mobile decoy to the desired location. Any selectable object in the application, missile, ship, or countermeasure may have its information panel docked to the left side of the screen. To do this, simply left-click and drag from the info panel to the left side of the screen. This is useful to keep track of multiple threats at once or to see exactly how long a countermeasure will remain active. The docked panel may be sorted by selecting the icon in the threat bar above. Selecting the threats icon in the threat bar will sort them all to the top of the list. Any action that can be taken using the info panel, like launching a hard kill against a threat, may also be initiated by expanding the docked panel. At the top left-hand side of the screen is the Threat Quick Reference bar. This shows the number of countermeasures currently deployed, friendly ships in the area, detected threats, and the time to impact, or TTI, for the nearest threat. To deploy a countermeasure, select the appropriate icon or press the hotkey to activate it, and then select the location you wish to deploy it. The decoy is launched from the nearest ship. Once a countermeasure is launched, or a ship given movement orders, it will show a movement line indicating its target location. To back out of launch mode, simply press backspace. There are many hotkeys designed to streamline user interaction and make the things you do the most a lot easier. For example, pressing P will pause the simulation. Spacebar will cycle through all the threats that are currently being tracked, and H will launch a hard kill missile against a selected threat. Each decoy type has a corresponding hotkey for ease of use. Check out the in-game keyboard screen for a complete list of hotkeys. The Missile Matrix shows the relative effectiveness of each countermeasure against each type of threat. You can select columns and rows to zero in on either which missile you are looking to defeat or which countermeasures you have. There are currently 6 different types of countermeasures supported in SGD. Each has an optimal missile type that it defeats, and some can defeat more than one type. Any missile that actively tracks their target will attempt to find another target if they go through a decoy. Keep this in mind when positioning your ships and decoys. While most countermeasures cannot be moved once launched, the King Mobile Decoy may have its location changed after launch. Mobile decoys also have the ability to emit a masking pulse that, when activated, hides friendly ships in a specific area from detection by radar. To activate the mobile decoy's masking pulse, select the King Mobile Decoy and then activate the masking pulse in its info panel. To initiate a hard kill missile launch, select the target missile and then click the Launch Hard Kill box, or simply use the H hotkey. How effective a hard kill will be is a variable based on missile type. Some missiles are easier to shoot down than others, but all will likely take more than one shot to take them out. We currently support 10 different missile types. The behaviors of the missiles were selected to give a wide range of gameplay situations. Some are very difficult to distract, while others can be avoided simply by moving. Look through the in-game interface for a complete description and tips on how to defeat each missile type. We appreciate any feedback you might have on the prototype. To send us direct feedback, click on the Bug or Suggestion hyperlink. This will open an Outlook email with us as the recipient. Bugs should be used to report all experienced issues. Suggestions should be used for all improvements to the experience or general feedback. You may also jump straight to the forums at any time by pressing the Forum button at the top of the screen. This is a good place to go if you are looking for help on a specific scenario or want to promote a scenario that you have created. If you have any questions, issues, or feedback, please contact us at sgd@pipeworks.com.